Factoring difference of squares is one of the easier types of factoring that you can do. We have two terms and we have two look-fors. We're going to look for perfect squares like x squared, 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, or any other perfect square. And you want those perfect squares to be subtracted. If you have that, you have a difference of squares. Once you know you have a difference of squares, you can take the square root of each term, and then in one bracket, you're going to put a plus sign, and one bracket, you're going to put a minus sign. Those are the two key ideas here. So let's take a look at factoring a difference of squares. First case, we have x squared minus 4. Both x squared and 4 are perfect squares, and it's a subtraction, so that's a difference of squares. We set up two brackets, and then we take the square root of each number. The square root of x squared is x, so I put that at the start of each bracket. The square root of 4 is 2, so I put that in the same position as the 4 at the end of each bracket. So the x is at the start, the 4 was at the end. We put that in the same position. And then in between those two was a minus sign. That's where we put our plus and our minus. So x squared minus 4 factors down to x plus 2, x minus 2. In the next situation, we have 36x squared minus 16. 36, x squared, and 16 are all perfect squares. It is a subtraction, so this is a difference of squares, and it's factored the same way. Set up two brackets. At the start of each bracket, we put the square root of 36. That's a 6. Then we take the square root of x, and we put that beside the 6. Where the minus sign is, we put our plus minus, and then we take the square root of 16, which is 4. And there we have the difference of squares for 36x squared minus 16. So it's 6x plus 4, 6x minus 4. Those are the two main scenarios you're going to encounter. I put this extra problem on here because this is one that people often make a mistake on and don't realize it's a difference of squares. A lot of people forget that the number 1 is 1 times 1, meaning it's a perfect square. So we can take this as a difference of squares, and we get x plus 1, x minus 1.